2019, Jason McCourty was on the squad, and I know he's not at the table at the moment, but I'm sure he's listening. The Patriots were bad. They had like a bad stretch, like towards like November, December, and Brady was frustrated. And he couldn't get it going. He was throwing to guys like Jacoby Myers, who had just gotten to the team, and you could tell that it was the end of times for Brady and the Patriots. And down the stretch, it was one of these things like, is Brady done? Is Brady really done? Like, is he done? And Brady was able to take this team and like find a way and just muster up enough victories down the stretch and get this team to the playoffs like he always does. It wasn't pretty, but he found a way. And you know, the year before that was the Rams Super Bowl year, and they had a little lull, and they beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. Remember that? And I'll never forget. They have this America's Game, the film, right? And the America's Game, and Brady's done already at this point. Brady's done 5 of them at this point, and it's usually you get the former player, you get the coach. They tell the story of the season. They go week by week by week. And the America's Game, most of it was Nate Burles and I at this table saying the same exact things we're saying now. Brady's toast. Brady's done. Brady doesn't have it. And we look stupid. And thank you, NFL Films, for using us. And thank you, NFL Films, for making me look like an idiot. But it was all my face. I don't think that, because you were positive on Brady.
Yes.
You were like, Brady's going to make it. He's going to do it. And me and Nate were like, this might be it. Like, it's okay. He's had a lot of great, this might be it. Right. But I've doubted Brady before. And I've doubted Brady in years where he has had less talent around him. And I've doubted Brady in divisions that were better than this one. I still have faith, and I am not going to point to the film and show you like the good things that Russell Gage can do when he gets back on the field, or kind of tell you the importance of Sean Murphy bunting once he gets back on the roster. I'm just saying Brady. I have faith in Brady, and I have enough egg on my face of covering this game of doubting Brady in the past that I'm not going to get off this ship. I think Brady can still turn this thing around.
Yeah, no doubt. You just showed video of him and the Patriots struggle and then bouncing back. Look, it just happened 2 years ago, right? We were talking week 8, week 9. We think what's wrong with Brady's deep ball. He hadn't completed one in weeks, and then they went on
Saints blowing him out.
Fix everything, and went on an unbelievable run and won the Super Bowl. So, look, it's not just about faith in Brady right now, though. This is a different team. And I think one of the things that's missing right now, and everybody's focused on, wow, did you see Brady yelling at his offensive lineman? No, he was holding them accountable. All right, but Brady was at the wedding and he missed the walkthrough. You know what? Like, forget about that stuff. Tom Brady is the one that's handing notes to his receivers saying, this is what I need from you this week. Here's what I need from my tight end. All right, when we run this play, I need you to run this route against this coverage. He's breaking down film, giving notes to everybody. The thing that we're missing right now is we're missing Bruce Arians. All right, we're missing B.A. Because guess what? B.A. kept everybody on point.
Let's get
B.A. wasn't scared to rip into Tom Brady's, you know what?
Yeah.
All right, he wasn't scared to get into the officials. Like, B.A., I mean, I don't know if that was a defibrillator he had on his chest or whatever, but I miss him on the sideline. Like, he looked like he had a panic button that he was just jamming on it. And that's what they're missing, that fire on the sideline. So Brady knows, look, B.A.'s out here. He's not cussing anybody out. In the heat of the moment, right, Kyle, you either kiss or you cuss. Well, look, B.A. was ready to cuss, all right? Here's what they've got right now. This is about the extent of what they're going to get from their head coach right now, calling them out. Here's head coach right now talking about, here's Todd Bowles talking about what his team needs to do, how they need to focus.
No, they have to play 4 quarters. You know, it's really a focus thing, and there are things that we've done every day, all day, and I can't explain why at this time, but the thing that happened yesterday in the 4th quarter, in the second half especially, the 3 busts we had that really cost us, some things were inexcusable, and some things we put in day 1 since we've been here, so it wasn't something that had to be taught or recoached or retaught. We just got to focus, and we got to learn how to have a killer instinct and finish 4 quarters.
That's Todd Bowles scolding his team. Totally different than B.A. B.A. is going to get after it and go. But now, what I will point out about Todd Bowles, this is the way that he coaches. Like, when your head coach comes out and says, you guys need to focus. Like, these are things we put in on day 1.
Yeah.
I coach my son's 9th grade football team, right? And I don't ever get on them if it's a new drill, if it's something new that if it's something that we have done since the very first practice, like you get a little upset, you get a little heated. That was Todd Bowles basically calling the players out saying, look, this is on you. You need to focus. This stuff we've been practicing since our first day of practice.
Day 1 stuff.
In training camp. Like, you just got called out by Todd Bowles.
Still have faith? Can they turn it around?
Yeah, I think they can turn it around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have different styles, certainly. A couple weeks ago, I was watching Fox NFL Kickoff. Our friend Peter Schrager is on this show, and there was a segment in your show, Peter, where Sean Payton was asked about the Rams and can they end up back in like the top 10 offensively in the league, and he thought not, because once you dig yourself a hole statistically, it's kind of like getting a D on a test, which I did very often. Hard to build that GPA back up. It was an interesting point to make because it's really easy to start out on top and I think maintain it. If you dig yourself a hole, it's hard to climb out of. And that's how I feel the Buccaneers are at right now. The numbers that they have put up so far this season, such a challenge. 17.7 points per game. That is 26th in the NFL. Last year at this time, they were at 33.3. I know scoring's down. I get that. But this is Tom Brady.
Half, though.
Look at the names that are on this team. This isn't Tom Brady with wide receivers. I know they're injured. I know. But sometimes the weight is just too heavy, even for one Tom Brady. And they're playing the Ravens tonight. I just don't think this is the game that they're going to turn things around against. The Buccaneers have had a hard time getting out on top early in a game. They have trailed in 5 of their 7 games this season. The Ravens, they have outscored opponents in the first half 105 to 60 in the first half. I just, it's hard. Once you're in the hole, it's hard to come out.
Yeah, they scored 3 points against Carolina last week.
Yeah.
They're going to come back against Baltimore. But can the Bucs save this thing? Yeah, I think so, because I don't have faith in the Bucs right now. Do you have faith in anybody else? I think of myself as a parent. You want to sit down the kid, just watch something on TV. You go to the Netflix, and I'm not looking for something that's great. I'm kind of just looking for the least bad thing to put on in front of them. Like, no weapons, no scaries, no thing. Here's the options we have right now. Bring them up. Like, find the least bad thing here. Guys, this is what he's dealing with. To keep Tom Brady out of the playoffs and to have it go down in flames in this final season, I mean, come on. We got Mariota, who has had some nice flashes this year, but the Falcons can't seem to get over the hump. P.J. Walker, very nice story. Andy Dalton, who apparently is the starter going forward for the Saints, even though Jameis is healthy. This is it. I can't imagine Brady going down like this. You remember, if you're in our parents' generation, Ali at the end of his career getting outclassed by Trevor Burbick, or Mike Tyson for our generation, like getting knocked out by Danny Williams. Like, it was like, oh God, this can't be it.
Can't watch it.
I can't see Brady having his first healthy non-playoff season because, Andy Dalton and the Saints knocked him out.
At
or
8 and 9.
At 8 and 9, yeah, like a sub 500.
Not a 14.
And what's fascinating is, like, Peyton Manning never really had, like, a crappy season.
Early on, his first year.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
When he became Peyton Manning, like, Brady's never had one. He's never had, oh man, we just got away from us and we were 7 and 9. This would be a first for him. Peyton never had the 6 and 10 season ever. And that's what Brady's staring at. It would be history, but I just can't see it. Yes, Jamie.
But the
You're
faces,
literally hitting the table.
I know, it's bothering me because the faces you put up, like, it's Tom Brady. He is not placated by beating a division with those quarterbacks. Like, even if he wins out in this division and he loses in the first round of the playoffs, he is not going to be happy. Like,
Oh, yeah, we're not talking about the playoffs. I'm just saying, like, can they get there? Can they save this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll see what happens in the playoffs. I don't think the Patriots or the Buccaneers are going to win the Super Bowl, but, like, you got to get through this gauntlet to get to the playoffs. Like, come on, Tom. You got to be able to beat these guys.
Yeah.
Although he lost to one of them last week and scored 3 points.
Maybe Jason knows more.
Maybe he
because
does.
He's sitting in Tampa Bay. Maybe he's got the vibes coming from the field behind him to tell us what is going on there.
McCourty, did you hear me and Nate trashing you guys when you were in the
Yeah.
Patriots, or was that just the NFL Films people putting us in a bad spot?
No, we heard all of you guys, Peter, so we were definitely trying to figure that thing out and turn around. So when I started the show, I could look Peter in the face and say, you doubted us, and we figured out how to get it done. But I'm right with you, Kyle. Like, legends never die. I'm riding with Tom Brady. It's like when you're a kid, you fall in love with wrestling, and you love the Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, and somebody tells you it's fake, and then 20 years later, you're still watching wrestling because you love your heroes. They're your idols. And that's how I am for Tom Brady. Like, I won a Super Bowl with this guy. He helped me get my first ring, my first ever opportunity to get to the playoffs and actually do something. And you can see the way I'm looking at him right now. Like, my wife would hope and pray that I look at her the way I'm looking at Tom Brady after they just whooped us in Tampa last year. But I love this guy. He's always figured out how to get it done, and I have no reason to think that. And Kyle, like you said, the season may not be what he set out for it to be, and Super Bowl champs or contenders or anything of that nature, year. He's had seasons where he's played well. They've made it to the playoffs. Like Peter was just saying, in 2019, we lose to the Titans in a wild card game, but it wasn't that awful, terrible season that I think would be very hard to go out on. So Tom's going to figure this thing out. And like you said, that gauntlet of their division, he'll figure out a way to end up on top.